Mike McCool here in the Royal Examiner studio, and with me today is Megan Bowers, Adam Sewell. Adam is from the Horizon Goodwill operation in Winchester, Virginia. Megan is the job go-to person at the Department of Social Services. They've given you a title, I'm sure.
Yeah, job developer, but yours is great too.
You like that?
Yeah, whatever goes.
Okay. Well, there's a bunch of stuff going on. Megan, why don't you tell us about what's happening this week at the DSS?
Yeah, thank you. So we have our third annual Jack-O-Lantern Jubilee on Thursday the 26th from 6 to 8 p.m. That's at the Social Services building on the track and field. It's a free event. Come out and get tons of candy. I mean, tons of candy. We'll have a great time. There's cakewalks, all kinds of stuff
You
like
have a
that.
bounce house. I mean, a bunch of stuff.
Oh
for
yeah,
kids.
bounce houses, and I'm quite sure there's going to be the T-Rex foot race again. If I had to, if I had to guess.
Yes.
But yeah, that's from 6 to 8. We got so many lovely local businesses coming out. It's just going to be a really fun, good time for the kids to get another use out of that Halloween costume.
I know. Yeah, one more time. Also, coming up then on November 2nd is what we're really going to talk about. But
Yes.
we can't forget about the Jubilee. That's
Yeah.
always a good thing.
Thank you.
So what's happening on November 2nd?
Well, we're really excited. We got to partner this go around with Horizon Goodwill Industries. So as a combined entity, we're putting on the best job fair we've ever done so far. We've got probably 23 businesses ready to do interviews on the
Okay.
spot, but thanks to Goodwill, Horizon Goodwill, we are also having lunch provided, haircuts provided, interview clothes. We'll be able to make resumes on site. It's going to be amazing.
So what are kind of things that the Horizon Goodwill, what do they do in Winchester and they bring to the job market?
Sure. So we've been doing these types of events. We call them cut cloth and work events. We've
Right.
been doing it for a few years across our territory. So one of our hubs is in Winchester,
Right.
Virginia, and we had our first one actually back in August down here. And so we found that when you put all these resources together and help people connect the dots.
Right.
And so we found that just providing things like interview clothing, haircuts have been a huge hit across our territory, and it's almost a dignity thing, right? They get
Sure.
a haircut, they get some nice clothes, and now you're walking a little taller.
Sure.
You're walking a little more confident. So when you go in to meet with the employers, there's that confidence there to say, I can get this job.
That's right.
And so with these events, and certainly partnering with DSS, we want to have the biggest impact for the community. It's so important for us, for the community, to see that community organizations work together.
Right.
Because we're accomplishing the same thing, but we're doing it together. And so the more we get to partner, the better those that we get to serve, they benefit from that.
Right. There's a lot of your clients, I'll use that word, which it amazes me the amount of people that use the Department of Social Services in our county. It's like 20%. I mean, it's a big number.
14,000.
Yeah, it's hard to
Isn't
believe.
that amazing?
Yeah. And we're at a group of individuals that want to work.
Yes.
And have a hard time due to a lot of different reasons. And they need that extra little helping hand that wants to be helped. I don't think you're going to do it for them, but I think some people want that, right?
Yeah.
But I think people are looking for a helping hand, but they've been beat up so much, and the system kind of works against you, as you well know.
Yeah.
If I make $5 too much, I lose my benefits.
Yeah.
Or I can't do this, I can't do that, and sometimes people get really fed up with that, and they'll go out and they do want to work.
Yeah, and what's cool is they're going to take care of your physical appearance. You're going to have confidence. You're going to go in there like a fresh new person.
Sure.
And then I'll be on site too, and I can help people who do have barriers to employment. Like I don't have my identification, like I have a weird schedule, I don't have transportation. Those are all things that I can try to see what can be done
Sure.
using the other community partners in our area to make sure they can get to work and support themselves
Right.
properly. And this event is on the trolley route. So there's a trolley stop several times during the event. So
Right.
anyone who doesn't have transportation can make it.
Yeah, it's amazing the services that we do have. It's like when the library comes in and talks to us. It's just amazing that the resources they have. And you and Michelle have been in many times. And we talk about all the services that are available. Sometimes it's not typically a monetary thing, but it's just resources that, oh, I didn't know that here, or I need an ID, I need things that I just need a little help getting through the system. Because I'm telling you, if you ever had to do something, then you, especially if you're not computer literate, everything's online now, right?
Yeah.
And filling out the forms or how to even log on, or I don't have a computer. It's just amazing between
Yeah.
the library and DSS and all the other community partners that we have. It's just amazing, the great thing. So what else is Horizon Goodwill? What's their thrust in your area here? Everybody knows Goodwill Industries,
Sure.
but
So our mission: remove barriers, create opportunities. And so we have 17 counties across Virginia, West Virginia, Maryland, into Pennsylvania. But we've been trying to really focus on Virginia and expanding our services here because we realize there's a huge population down here, and we want to make sure we're based out of Hagerstown, but we're growing our team down here because, like you were saying, so much of it is just being an advocate for people.
Sure.
For people to know there's somebody in your corner. You're not alone in this process, and so this is what we do at Horizon Goodwill, and we do that through multiple different ways. Everyone knows the stores and
Sure.
these things, but this is on the mission side. So when you shop, when you go to Goodwill, this is what it helps support our teams and people and services that then give back to the community.
Right.
So that's our goal.
even the employees that work in these stores, these
Yep.
are people you've helped get jobs, right?
Oh yeah. We help a lot with paid work training within our stores and our warehouses. We can get people, working relatively quickly, which helps remove some of those barriers.
Right.
Because again, so many times people just want somebody in their corner,
Right.
and we're happy to do that because we believe that people are worth that.
Right. That's great, because I know there's a lot of good work out there. These job fairs do help, and I
Yeah.
think and sometimes people go and say, "Well, I don't really find what I'm looking for." But how many partners do you say are going to show? How many businesses?
So I think we have 23 going to be there.
Yeah.
On the 2nd, it's going to be great.
Right.
Yeah.
But, you drive down the highway, you see signs for all different kind of wages, but a lot of times there's a lot of barriers in the
Yes.
way.
Yeah.
Some people, just like you say, maybe they'll find this out. This is a good way to find out. Hey, I think I have a barrier. Maybe you don't.
Yeah.
And so we just need, like you say, just an extra set of eyes and ears to kind of hear them out and see and give them that confidence to go out
That's right.
and knock on some doors.
Yeah.
Like I said, I can remember years ago, people used to actually knock on doors and look for jobs, and now it's like, oh, we got to do it online. You got to,
Yeah.
and it's completely changed.
Yeah.
It's completely changed.
What's really nice is that I know that we have some employers who are going to be at this event that are welcoming to former felons. We
Right.
understand this is something that's happened in your past, and that's not who you are today, and
Right.
they welcome that.
Right.
So that's one of the barriers. A lot of people think, well, I have a felony in my background. No way I'm going to get a good job. You can. They'll be here. They'll be happy to talk with you and give you that leg up to your next step in your journey.
A lot of it depends on the confidence that you project when you come in,
Yeah.
and the attitude, and whether you can, sell yourself.
Yep.
And they need that. Like you say, it's a matter of getting a haircut like mine or yours, and just the clothes you wear and different
Yeah.
things like that. It's true. People do judge a book by a cover, and people are no different. When you show up and your pants are around your knees and you just are not presenting in what people expect. Because you're going to meet their customers, and people look at you and say, "I don't want you meeting my customers." And I think that's why it's so critical that these presentations that you make, you don't learn that sometimes. You just
Yeah.
you need a place someone to say, you got to be honest with you.
Yeah.
That ain't going to cut it.
Yeah, and if anything that he's saying is ringing a bell for you, I'm not sure how I'm going to be presenting myself. I don't know how I'm going to confidently answer tough interview questions.
Right.
Anybody can come see me and get some practice
Sure.
and some coaching before this event if they want to have some more success. Come
That's
and
one
get
of
a
the
resume.
services
Yeah.
you offer.
Yep.
Come in and say, "I don't think I can do it." Come talk to me. Megan, and
Yeah.
she'll say, "I think maybe you do have some barriers. Let's see how we can get around them."
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's important.
I can tell you where to get some fresh clothes. I can help you get a free haircut. I can help with a lot of other things that are not just social service programs like SNAP or anything like that. We can do a lot more than that.
And sometimes it's just the consultation services that you provide
Yes.
to give people that little push that they think, "Oh, I can do this."
Yeah.
Right.
Or what's available. Hey, look, what are your skills? Let's steer you in the right direction of,
Yep.
maybe
Yeah.
it's not going to work. know.
I've seen a lot of stay-at-home moms who've been home caring for children for a long time, and they don't realize that those skills that they're developing while doing that are incredibly valuable.
It's amazing how you can rewrite that resume.
Yeah.
Yep.
For those 15 years you've been raising your kids, turns you into a domestic
Yeah.
household engineer. you know?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
you're absolutely right. Yeah, and someone I talked to was so surprised to hear that. Like, employers want those skills that you've
Exactly.
developed while caring for your family.
Yeah,
So
it makes a big difference. I've homeschooled my kid for the last 10 years. Trust me, that's a skill
Yeah.
set.
Yes.
absolutely,
Not easy.
absolutely.
Yeah, and you know, and people don't, like you say, they don't relate to how those job skills can relate out to different things. I
Yeah.
know y'all have programs for veterans. You know, there's another, Warren County is part of the Vet Pay program. I mean, we have a lot of opportunities in our county, and we appreciate you partner with a lot of people, and it's great to reach out and bring new people in. And we always love the great things that Goodwill does, so we appreciate that.
Yeah, anybody who wants to partner is welcome.
Yeah.
That's right. You got a job. You need to give Megan a call because people are struggling. You know, you would think of course, our unemployment officially is like full employment.
Right,
But
it's
yet
close to that.
people are out looking for jobs.
Yeah.
And I know we have this segment of our population that have these barriers, and this is where we're trying to, we need to fill these jobs with people that can do it. So
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
they're out there. We just have to go drag them in,
Yeah.
and that's what we're going to try to do.
So gently, though.
Yeah, we're going to persuade them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Give them incentives. But seriously, if anyone's looking for a job, or you have a job you're looking to fill, Megan's the place to go. And this job fair on November 2nd, it's from 12 to 3 at the Warren County Community Center, which
Yes.
is the old Samuel's Library, if you're familiar with that. So it's a great little place. I hope it'll be full.
Yeah.
It'll be full.
And just as a reminder, there'll be free lunch, free haircuts, free interview clothes, free resume building. It's on the trolley route. There's nothing holding you back. Or
Right.
if there is, call me and we'll get you there.
That's right. Well, we'll put all the information below here, how to get hold of Megan. And so if you're one of those two categories, you're looking for a job or you have a job to fill, job fair, November 2nd. All right?
Thank you, Mike.
Thanks so much.
else? And don't forget about the Jubilee. That's on Thursday.
Yes, thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you.
That's great. Adam, again, nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you.
Good to
Thank
see
you.
you again. Say hi to Michelle.
I will.
All right. Thanks again.
Thank
Thanks
you.
so much.